Are you a new mom, or are you involved in helping a newborn baby? This week's episode is all about swaddling and talking to a child care expert, Maria Roberston.
Hi there, I'm Maria Roberston and I am the founder and president of the New Mommy Company, and I have just celebrated my 19th year in the industry.
So now it's the moment we've all been waiting for, or at least me. I'm so excited to find out what swaddling is, when you do it, where do you learn about it, can you do it wrong? So we have an expert here, Maria. Take it away.
Can you do it wrong? That's what I'm going to start with, and the answer is yes, you can. So it is suggested that you would purchase a SleepSack Swaddle. So this is the Halo SleepSack Swaddle, and the difference with this is that, as you can see here, baby's in a very safe sleep sack, but it actually comes with these wings where you can obviously swaddle baby with the wings. How you can do it wrong is by swaddling baby in a loose blanket, and this is where most people say, oh, I gave up. They showed me how to do it in the hospital, they gave me a burrito baby in the hospital, but now I come home and within 2 seconds my baby is a Houdini and my hands are out. The difficulty with that is that it does and can become a hazard to baby. Obviously baby can go into the swaddle or pull the swaddle over their face and mouth. So this type of swaddle can be tricky for parents, and that's why we love something like the Halo SleepSack, because the arms, when they come across, the wings, when they come across, they're actually Velcro, so they're actually quite secure. Okay, so when baby is ready to go to bed and go to sleep, I place baby on a safe, secure position because I don't want them to roll, I don't want them to fall. So when I'm ready to put baby into the sleep sack, I can pick them up, hold them over my chest, put the sleep sack in position, pull out the wings so it's not underneath them. And as you can see, I can do this all with one hand. If baby's crying, sometimes I'll give them a pacifier, otherwise baby's just getting ready to go to sleep. This is a newborn size swaddle. This is from 6 to 12 pounds. It is important to use the correct size. If it's too big, it could slip over baby's neck. And obviously this baby is a little under 6 pounds, but that's because it's not a real baby. So we have armholes on each side, and we're going to place baby's arms in each side, fix their hands, and then make sure the baby is placed inside, and then we tie up the zipper. And I always like to place my hand underneath the zipper so I don't catch baby's fingers, baby's arms, legs, anything like that, particularly if they're not wearing a full-length onesie. So once the zip has been secured in place, on the inside you can see here that all of the instructions are here to swaddle with hands in and hands out. So I'm just going to place baby's arm down by its side, bring the swaddle across so that it's secure but not too tight. I still want baby to be able to breathe. And again, we catch this hand and then just tuck it in underneath right there. And then a little tension, nothing major, bring it across and then secure with both of the Velcros. Once I know the secure is there, I want to be able to make sure that my hand fits in quite easily, because that makes sure that it's not too tight across baby's chest. And then to make sure the baby is comfortable, I'm going to pick baby up and just rub my hand down baby's back to make sure that there's no big lumps or bumps, because then obviously baby's not going to be comfortable. Once I know baby's secure, I can lay baby in. And this is exactly how a baby should be in any bassinet or any crib. You'll notice that there is no additional toys, there's no loveys, there's no additional blankets, extra anything in the crib. So no hat, no extra layers. This is all a baby needs to go to sleep.
And at what age or how many months should we stop swaddling?
So typically the moral reflex will start to dissipate round about 3 months, but a bigger issue is really about when your baby is ready to roll over. And so that can really be, at any age, babies can start to roll over quite early. So usually between 3 and 5 months, we start to see babies rolling. As soon as you see your baby rolling, even once, it doesn't matter, that's when you need to stop swaddling. Because obviously at that point, if your baby is in the crib, hands are swaddled down, and they flip themselves over, they have no hands to reposition their head or reposition themselves, and so they can end up in this position, and that obviously would be very dangerous.
Yeah. So now that you guys have learned a little bit more about swaddling, you can decide if it's right for your baby but I don't see why not. But of course, it's a personal preference and up to you.